There are ways to get a narcissistic person's attention. A lot of times you all are too open, too free, very honest, which is good up front. Too honest, too open, giving up everything too soon, too early. And you feed into their you stroke their ego when you're like shaking your head and smiling and looking at them and, oh really? And you honestly, you really believe in me, everything. And we having a great conversation. But you're gonna get something out of it because you think I'm genuine. You think I'm really loving you, digging you, kind of liking the hell out of you. That's the thing about me. I can like the hell out of a woman, right? But it's not all genuine. I'm trying to build you up for another supply. That's what narcissistic people do in the beginning, right? But a lot of you lose yourself the first few days, the first week, if you just like loosey goosey with them, right? And you don't hold anything back. You're telling me everything about you. Stop doing that. Stop thinking that it's going to be sweet the whole time you're with a narcissistic person. You have to understand that this person, eventually you have to think, eventually he just might, maybe not, but eventually he just might ghost me. Eventually Leon's going to lie to me. Eventually Leon's going to hurt me. Eventually Leon is going to trick me. Eventually Leon is going to gaslight me, right? Eventually Leon's going to love bomb me again. So nothing's concrete when you first meet a narcissistic person. But they have the confidence when they're good looking. They have the confidence when they're successful. They have the confidence when they're well endowed. They have the confidence when he or she, when they're good in bed. They have the confidence when they have a nice place, a nice car, making six figures. They have the external confidence. But narcissistic people do not have internal confidence. You all probably have the external confidence and the internal moral compasses. Narcissistic people don't have an internal moral compass. But you don't understand that. You don't think about it. You don't talk about it. So ways to really challenge a narcissistic person is by thinking about their moral compass. Understanding that it's 98% of the time it's going to be off. So when they open their mouth, it's probably a lie. When they open their mouth, they're going to brag. When they open their mouth, they're going to talk about, how good they are in bed, or their exes didn't like when the exes were crazy. It was never their fault. And they're just these perfect people. I was a perfect Leon. I was an all-American Navy recruiter, right? And so that's my candle. And so what you have to realize is that if you really want to test a narcissistic person, make sure that you make sure to pay attention. And then when you pay attention, when you're looking at them, look at them. You kind of like make them doubt themselves, right? And ask the questions again. So, Leon, you said this. Are you sure? Because a lot of times when I was talking to see, and I was looking at her body language, if she was really into it, if she was really believing me. And most times she was. At least I thought she was. I made myself believe she was. I was a damn fool. But look at them. Raise that eyebrow. Okay. Bring it up again later on. Because what happens is when you make them feel uncomfortable, when you make them think that you're downing them, what's going to happen is they're going to get upset. They're going to get pissed off. That's a red flag. When you bring up what they told you before, soon, like the next few days, they didn't do it, they didn't keep their word, their anger comes out. Because they already know that they're lying or making something up. Now in their mind, they know that you know. So it's an uncomfortable feeling. Narcissistic person are always off kilter when it comes to a moral compass. But a lot of times you don't check that, you don't challenge it, because sometimes, a lot of times you're enamored with the conversation, you're enamored with their looks, you're enamored with their car. I'm not saying you all are superficial, narcissistic people are, but you get caught up in those external factors. So if you really want to challenge and defeat a narcissistic person, you have to deal with them within, not outside. They're going to always show up social, the butterfly, outgoing, overbearing, talking to everybody, moving the crowd, worldly, great conversation, smelling good, looking good, well-groomed, external. Test and check out their internal factors. What you're going to find out is that they don't have any. All right. I struggle with that. And the moment a woman was like into me when she started talking about my internal stuff. So Leon, let's talk about God. I was like, whoo, I want to take off running. I want to curl up in the ball. I want to start crying. So, what about marriage, Leon? What about children, right? What do you think about, are you spiritual? What color's your aura? All of those things. So you want to really get to know a narcissistic person, start with them eternally. If you do, you'll learn how to understand them sooner as opposed to later, and your time will not be wasted. And a lot of times you won't get hurt because they're going to open up and tell you what they don't have internally. They'll leave you instantly. They'll ghost you. They won't come back. Your discernment will help you out. All right, have a great day.